Hey, it's Les from the TV Dudes. This week, I was lucky enough to chat with actor Noah Lomax. From summer blockbusters to indie darlings, Noah has made a name for himself on screen over the last decade, starring in such films as Playing for Keeps, Safe Haven, 99 Homes with Andrew Garfield and Laura Dern, and much more. Noah can next be seen starring in the Disney Plus sci-fi fantasy feature Secret Society of Second-Born Royals, slated to premiere September 25th. We talk about learning the craft while on set at a young age, what he's learned from his co-stars, and how his role on Second-Born Royals brought music into his life. It's a fun interview, and I hope you enjoy. Hey, Noah.
Hello.
Thanks so much for making time today. I really appreciate it.
Of course.
So you've got Secret Society of Second-Born Royals, of course, coming up on Disney Plus. Can you tell me a little bit about going out for that role and the making of that project?
Yeah, sure. So pretty much when I got the audition for this, I saw that, this is the first thing that I saw announcing Disney Plus pretty much, that I saw that they were doing a streaming service. So automatically I was really excited to have a chance to get to be a part of that. But when I got the audition, I read the script, and I loved the plot line about the second-born kind of having all the powers and kind of like that, because that's never been told before. And I tried not to get too attached to it before I auditioned, because something went bad, and I got let down. I didn't want to get my hopes up and get let down, but I auditioned, and then they called me back for a chemistry with Peyton in LA, and I went there and met some of the other cast members who were also there for a chemistry read. And me and Peyton clicked immediately. I also met Anna, the director, and a couple of the producers, and it all just worked out really well and flowed really nice. And I guess they liked me. But yeah, it was awesome. And then shooting in Toronto, Ontario, is just that's my favorite city now. We spent all the time we weren't shooting. Me and Peyton and the other kids in the cast, we would just go out and explore the city, finding new restaurants, different little places, holes in the walls. I mean, the whole time it was a blast. Even on set, it was just such an upbeat, positive energy type of set. It was just so much fun.
That's great. You have worked with just a ton of my favorite actors. I mean, from Laura Dern, Michael Shannon, Andrew Garfield, Gerard Butler, just amazing co-stars throughout your career already. Can you talk a little bit about coming into acting young and kind of learning on the job or picking up things on the set?
Yeah, for sure. So when my older sister kind of got me into acting. Because my parents kind of got her started first, and they basically kind of asked me if I wanted to join in on the fun, and I did, and I've been doing it ever since I was about 8 years old. But yeah, working with all such amazing, talented people has taught me so much, and especially Andrew and Laura, I feel like they've had the biggest impact on me. Andrew just taught me so much about the craft of acting and how to really delve in. And I could just watch him before intense scenes in 99 Homes and just see how he prepared and how he'd get into it. And it was just amazing to watch him. And same with Laura. I mean, she's so sweet and so kind and so genuine and a phenomenal actress. And unfortunately, I've been able to do 3 separate projects with her. The 99 Homes, she played my grandma. Trial by Fire, she actually played my mom. And then this other one called The Tale, I played her love interest when she was younger. So yeah, I mean, I'm very close with Laura. and Andrew, and then I've just been very blessed to have all these opportunities to work with such amazing people. It's taught me so much, and I'm very grateful for it.
Something you said earlier about, you go on auditions and you don't want to get too attached.
Yeah, exactly.
In terms of stuff like that, the maybe less fun stuff that you don't think about that is really necessary to the survival in this business. Uh, have there been things that you've picked up where you thought, okay, I gotta not take auditions as seriously, or okay, I've got to go take a class on this, or have you had moments like that?
Well, yeah, I mean, I've had so many different variations of different types of auditions and stuff, and there's definitely been, the more upbeat and fun ones that are a little bit easier to self-tape or go in and do. But there's definitely been a lot that have been very demanding emotionally and oddly physically with, just stuff that's happening in the scene. But yeah, like I've had plenty of auditions where I've had to get very emotional, and that can be really, really tough. And I have a coach that I work with. Her name's Sarah Mornell, and she's just awesome. She helps me out so much. But yeah, those can be really tough, and it kind of takes a while to get into it and even out of it when you're done. But they can be a little draining, but those I feel like you definitely have to spend a little more time on and get more into a little bit. And I love working with Sarah, my coach, on that. She really perfects me, I guess, the best I can, and to put my best foot forward.
I'd seen that you had picked up playing drums from your role on Secret Society of Second-Born Royals. Did that stem from just needing to get it to look right in sync on camera, and then fell in love with it, or how did that evolve?
Well, so my character Mike obviously plays the drums, so that was like my biggest preparation in pre-production. Was learning how to play the drums so I could actually do it when we went to shoot. I had a lot of pretty intense drum lessons. My drum teacher was actually coincidentally named Mike, which I thought was pretty funny. But he taught me so well. He made me pick it up really quick, and I did better than I was expecting. I fell in love with it. And I've always been like a big music rock fan, just because my parents, they've always kind of shown me that stuff as I've grown up. So learning the drums is something that I've always wanted to do. And after I learned and got those lessons, and when we were done filming, I didn't want to just toss everything I learned out the window. So I actually got my own kit. I'm still playing the drums today. I got a little garage band with two of my buddies. Yeah, so it brought me into a whole new light with the music world, and I wouldn't change it for anything. And I definitely would recommend people that aren't playing any instruments or too scared to, don't feel like learning. I feel like it's definitely something you should get into, just even as a side hobby. It's just super fun.
Has there been any difficulty in trying to keep your eye on the ball, or keep acting focused as you're going through, what I think most people would think of as some of the biggest change-up years of anybody's life? I mean, you're going through your teen years.
Yeah.
Have there been moments of kind of having to choose to stay on acting?
Well, when I started, when I was younger, I actually I booked something, so I kind of had to get taken out of school and be homeschooled. So I was homeschooled from 3rd to 8th grade, and I actually went back to public school so I could play football at my high school, because that's something I wanted to do since I was a little kid. And my parents thought it was really important to keep me grounded and not get too caught up in the whole industry. And, I didn't want to ruin my childhood and not have great memories as any, I guess, normal kid would. But that was something that was also very important to me. I went through all of high school at my public local high school with all my friends. I got that whole experience. And, it's something that I hold close to my heart and that I wouldn't have changed for anything. And this year has been a little weird for everyone, obviously. It's been really slow. But this is also my senior year of high school. So I didn't get to graduate from, I only played 4 seasons of my lacrosse season. So I didn't even get to finish that as a senior, which sucks. But yeah, it's been a wild ride. I'm ready for 2021. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Well, at least we've got plenty of television for now, and Of course, everybody can watch Secret Society of Second-Born Royals on the 25th of September, hitting Disney Plus. Which I don't know anybody that has added that subscription service that's dropped it. It's got so much stuff on it.
Yeah, I know.
Thanks so much for making some time to talk to me about it today. I really appreciate it, Noah.
Absolutely, guys. It's great talking to you, man.
Have a great rest of your day.
TV Dudes is an independently run podcast out of Austin, Texas. We are exclusively listener supported. If you'd like to help us out, go to patreon.com/TVDudes.
You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at TV Dudes. All the music for our show is done by our friend and original TV Dude, Gregory J. Amani Smith.
To find out more about us, go to thetvdudes.com. I'm Randy Lander.
I'm Les Weiler.
And I'm Kyle Scott.
Thanks for listening.